Greetings, this is Edward Ojambo. In this tutorial, JavaScript will be used to create a bitwise or assignment operator. This is brought to you from ojamboshop.com Learning JavaScript Course. JavaScript makes it easy to use the bitwise or assignment operator. You can use the bitwise or assignment operators to compare two values of the same numeric integer type to return 1 if 1 matches. ojamboshop.com Learning JavaScript Course web ID can be used for this tutorial and also inspired this tutorial. So as you can see here, the symbol for the bitwise OR is the pipe symbol, and what it does, it compares two operands, and if one of the bits is 1, it will return 1. That means it's true, otherwise false, it will return 0. So one thing you need to remember is this is related to the logical inclusive OR. So what's the difference between there's two types of OR conditions. One is inclusive. That's the simple OR condition, meaning that A or B. That's all it is. There's an XOR which we'll learn in the next tutorial. But for this one, it's just the inclusive one. It's just literally just how when you create like an if statement, that OR is called inclusive. Now, in the previous tutorial, we talked about what a binary operation is. If you want a tutorial just on what binary how to convert numbers to binary, let me know. For this tutorial, I will show you in the comments what the binary version of it is. So we talked about big int. Big int is simply that if a numeric number is too large for the number data type, use big int type. And the truth table. A truth table is basically, it's just a way to visually illustrate what the logical operations are for the bitwise. I will explain this table right here. So this is the assignment operator. Basically, what it just has the equal sign as well. But for the regular bitwise, we'll do both in this tutorial. But for the regular bitwise, we have the truth table here. So for example, if then the first number is, or the first operand or first number is 0, second operand is 0, the result will be 0. If it's 0 and 1, because remember, one of them is true, so it will be 1. If the first one is 1, 0, it will be 1. If all of them are set, because one of them is equal to 1, it will be 1. That's a truth table. It's different from the previous one when we did bitwise AND. So you can expand to see the code snippets for this tutorial. Here's the screenshot here. We use see this very large number, this is the bit int, and then we also output here, and you see down here we do the bitwise or assignment operator examples here. And I also put the I put the comments, the binary version of the number. So that's basically what these calculations are, because as I repeated in the previous tutorial, when you use bitwise, it's really fast. So for example, if you have a very complex number or too many numbers, bitwise will act. Yes, it might produce some errors if you want to do it in the decimal way, but if your numbers are pretty simple, you can just or convert everything to bitwise. You just use a bitwise for everything. As I said, these days, there's enough memory and computing power. You really don't need to do bitwise, but there are instances where you might need to do that. If you have way too many numbers to calculate, you just need to do an estimate. This, you can still use this bitwise assignments for your calculations. And as you can see here, I also have the output for the examples. For example, here we have num5 and num3, and you get the number 7, 7, 7. And for example, down here, when we actually do the OR assignment operator, we have 10 and 6, and the result is 14. That's because that's in the decimal, it's converted to decimal. Okay, and this is the video you're watching. Be sure to subscribe for more frequent tutorials. So if you have any suggestions for tutorials, let me know. I will, I'll take care of it probably within a week, or it might even be the next tutorial. But make sure you subscribe for more frequent content. As you know, JavaScript does run in a web browser for client-side interactive or automated web applications, but you can use a server-side for embedded platforms which allow JavaScript application to run outside a web browser. So for this tutorial, we're going to use ojamboshop.com web IDE, the JavaScript IDE here. So this way you don't need to install your own IDE, and it already comes with JavaScript because it's built in the web browser. You can compile your code and just see it here. But otherwise, you can use any editor you want. I've done tutorials where I've used Guinea, I've used NetBeans, the command line. You can follow along that way. So let's begin. So as usual, as I said, you can simply go paste something in there. So let's create 4 variables. Num1 equals 5. The binary version of this is 101. Let num2 equals 3. And the binary version of this is 11. Num3 is a very long binary, so I'll just copy paste this one in here. You can see how long this one is going to be because this is a big int. Okay, so we'll say let num4 12n. The binary for this one is that 1100. Num1, 2, num2, num1, and console log 3, num1, console.log 5, num2. It's a pipe symbol, not colon. Now we'll do the same thing for the big int. That's the one when you have very large numbers that don't fit the regular num data type. Num4. Now we'll do the bitwise or assignment. So create a number 10. The binary is 1010 or 1010 because it doesn't use a decimal of 10. So this is a binary num5. So we'll compile this. You can see it's 7777. It takes the big number, then 7 again. That's for this one. It's 5n and 3n. And 14 for this one, 10, and then assign it to 6. So you can get the article on jambo.com/javascript-bitwise-o-assignment-operators. JavaScript is open source. It follows the MScript standard, licensed under W3C software license. This allows commercial use. Modification distribution allows making derivatives proprietary. If you want to learn JavaScript at your own pace online, all you need is a web browser, as you just saw how simple it is. You can visit ojamboshop.com. The links are in the description. And for limited time until the end of 2024, you can use promo code SCHOOL for 20% off. There's also ebooks, programming ebooks. For example, there's Learning JavaScript. It doesn't come with JavaScript or an IDE, but it's another way you can learn at your own pace. Coming soon, there will be a paperback version as well. Be sure to check back for more information, probably in an upcoming tutorial. As usual, the links are also in the description. You can search for Edward Ojambo, but I'll just follow the links. And in this article as well, under references, you have Learning JavaScript Course on ojamboshop.com. You have the Learning JavaScript ebook on Amazon. And if you want to learn at your online, I'm available at ojamboservices.com. Any tutorial, whether it's programming, it could be any language, it could be Java, JavaScript, PHP, Python, Rust, C, C++. And if you want to make any applications, maybe for the mobile, for the desktop, for the web, I can help you with that. It can even be a game. It doesn't have to be a specific application. It could be just a game. Yes, a game. That could also be a tutorial if you need help. Maybe it's like 3D programming, logic, databases. I can help with that. Whether it's a tutorial or just applications, if you want me to do the applications for you. And also, if you need help with custom websites, or maybe you want to just upgrade your website. Sometimes you want to migrate, including your domain, the DNS, email. Maybe you just want to integrate e-commerce, payment processor, shipping, logistics, chat services. I can help you with that as well. Just visit ojamboservices.com. That's the end of the tutorial. Thank you.